So in previous video I told you basics of color theory, but that's not enough. We wanna learn how to use that knowledge. So in this video I'll teach you how you can use that in making your art better. So let's get started. First of all, let's just admire all these artists' art. Look at their colors. So let me tell you, base color is important. So let's start with base color. What kind of base color should use for your art? The value of base color will define the overall color of shadows and coloring and style, or the overall theme. You can see the coloring style of these four art is different. The vibe of this art is different because their base color is different. So let's see how different base color can change your overall drawing and your drawing process. Let's start with anime. So you can see this is a base color you will usually use for anime. See where the cursor is for skin and hair, and these are the shadows. This is how they look. And then let's do this rhythms one, and this is the base color I used for hair and skin. See the wheel, and this is how the shadows look here. Then for this art style, you can see this is the base color. You can see where the cursor is for skin and hair, and this is how the shadows look, the color of shadows look. And let's start with this one, just the same thing. This is how the base color look of skin and hair, and its shadows will be more vibrant. So this is how the shadows look. So you saw how different coloring style change the overall vibe of your drawing. Different color selection can change your overall drawing, and base color is important. I know many artists say that base color is not that important, but I don't know. I feel like base color is important if you have a particular art style or coloring art style in your mind. There is the way you color, the way your colors come out is a part of your art style. So it's important to choose the right base colors so that you won't get disappointed in the end, and you will get your desiring base overall drawing, desiring color themes for your art. So you saw how this affects. I already told you about color theory in previous video. So you might know about type of color combination, but in previous video as I showed you some example of color palettes of some of popular artists artwork, you might have noticed how the warm tones were less and the cool tones were more, and how they exactly choose the color for their drawing. As you can see here, the cool tones are less than warm tones, and same for the other drawing, the cool tones are less than warm tone. It's not important always the cool tones should be less and warm tones should be more. It can be the other way around. It's just important thing you have to learn. Let's learn why warm tones and cold tones can't be equal. 50-50 is not it, and let's learn why. The reason is blurring and focus. In this art, where your eyes look first, it's probably here. Why, you ask? The surrounding is very green, and in that green surrounding you got those flowers, that eye, that ribbon which is orange and red in color, so that got your eye. The color pairing used here is this, where you choose three colors next to each other and they look very good together, and also used a cool color here which is blue. I mean the whole drawing is covered with warm colors, just a little bit of cool color, the dress and the sky and stuff that's cool in color, so that balance out the drawing very well. And you can see the cool color is in the opposite direction of the warm colors used, so that's why you can't use 50-50. And like here you can see the same technique is used, and as well as in this art. And here too, for the blurring, the colors are used to blur the background too, but the colors are just not picked randomly. They are picked in the pair I told you about, in the color combinations that look good together. And it's never 50-50. Don't use 50-50 warm tones or either the cool tone. One of them should be less, so that you can create that blurry, that focus effect. Also, I have noticed one thing, the base colors like you can see here, the cursor of hair and the skin is almost in the same position. So maybe try to balance things out by choosing the same value of color, like the value of or pink, and for the skin and the hair is almost the same. So keep the values of base color almost same so that it will look harmonious and pleasing to look at. So using all these things, I learned the color theory. Well, to be honest, you are not bounded in the rules when it comes to art. There is really no rule, but still, if you follow some of these things, if you follow some of the study the artwork, the art style, the coloring style of professional artists, so you will learn how in most of their drawing there is the color theory I told you about. And never keep the colors 50-50. Try to balance, don't balance things out. Who try to keep one thing less and the other more, as I told you why. So that was it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. I hope you learned something new. Bye bye.